Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Maths Club. Maths Club Easy Learning. I am Professor Dipanjan Kumar Dey. Today, today I am delivering another important lecture on data communication and networking. The topic is CSMA-CA. The topic is CSMA-CA. This topic. This topic is very important for BCA, BTech, MCA, MSc IT, MTech Computer Science, MSc Computer Science, BSc Computer Science, IGNOU MCA, IGNOU BCA. This is also important for the competitive exam throughout India, all over India, like NET exam, GATE exam. Okay. So I have covered this CSMA-CA, all these things of GATE and NET syllabus. So CSMA-CA. So before we will start first. Let us see the outcomes. The outcomes are of two outcomes are there. CSMA-CA. What is CSMA-CA? And how does it work? And number 3, there are 3 outcomes. What is CSMA-CA? How does it work? And the flow chart of CSMA-CA. That means upon the completion of this session, the learner will be able to know what is CSMA, how does it work, and what is the flow chart of CSMA-CA. What is the flow chart of CSMA-CA? So now, actually, CSMA-CA, it is actually random access. It is a random access protocol. It is a random access protocol. We know it is a CSMA-CA also. It is, you can say, it is a random access protocol. Random access protocol are of 4 types: Aloha, CSMA, then CSMA-CA, then CSMA-CD. So first point, it is a random access protocol. Number 1, it is random access protocol. Random access protocol. Random access protocol. Random access protocol means anywhere, anytime, any station can send data. Okay. So this is random access protocol. So CSMA-CA, what stands for? CSMA-CA, it is stand for, that means number 2, stand for carrier sends multiple access with collision avoidance. Carrier CSMA, it is carrier sends multiple access with collision avoidance. Collision avoidance. That means CSMA-CA stand for carrier sends multiple access with collision avoidance. What is carrier? Carrier means it's shared channel. The data will pass through this carrier. That is, carrier means means shared channel. It is next point I am coming. It is a protocol for carrier transmission in wireless network. That means it works on wireless network. That means we can say it is protocol for protocol for carrier transmission, for carrier transmission, for carrier transmission in wireless network, in wireless network, in wireless network, say wireless LAN. It is protocol for carrier transmission in wireless network, say wireless LAN. It is used in wireless network because what, since it is used, next point 4, it is used in wireless network. It is in wireless network. It is used, actually it is used in wireless network. It is used in wireless network since it cannot detect collision. Since it cannot detect collision. It cannot detect. It is used in wireless network since it cannot detect collision. It cannot detect collision. Number 5. This is important. Why CSMA-CA? Why actually CSMA-CA? Okay. CSMA-CA means collision. We have to collision avoidance. That means less collision. Okay. In CSMA-CA, when the station receives data to transmit, it converts into frame to appropriate or fixed size. When CSMA-CA station, when a station gets data, then that data convert into fixed size frame, to transfer the data. Then data first convert into fixed size frame. Okay. In CSMA, when a station receives data, this is very important. In CSMA-CA, when stations gets data, when a station gets data to transmit, in CSMA-CA, when a station gets data to transmit, it converts into frame of appropriate size. To transmit, it converts into frame. That is, data is converted into frames of fixed size. Frames of fixed size, or you can say appropriate size. Appropriate size means frame may be two types actually, either fixed size or not fixed. That is not fixed size. That means in CSMA-CA the frame should be in fixed size. That means every frame should be, length of every frame should be equal. That for equal, because if you take the equal frame size, the chances of collision should be less. So fixed size frames. Okay. After converting the data into fixed size frame, then it wait to see the channel. Then the station first converts the data into frame of fixed size. Then the station will wait for the channel, whether channel is busy or idle. If the channel is busy, then what will you do? Then you will wait. The channel should wait the random amount of time. That is random amount of time. That is called backup time. If the backup time is 0, then the channel is idle. That means channel is free. Okay. So this point, after that I am not writing the points. That means when the channel, after converting the data into frame, the station will check the channel whether it is busy or idle. Idle means free. Whether busy. If it is busy, then the station should wait random amount of time. That is called backup time. If backup time is equal to 0, that means channel is idle, channel is free. Now if the channel is free, then if the channel becomes idle or free, when the channel becomes idle or free, the station transmits a special sequence called RTS frame. So first the station through a RTS. RTS means required to send to the receiver. So when station gets free channel, that means the station should send to the receiver a RTS frame. That means required to send. Should I send? That means request. The channel will request to the receiver. Should I send a frame? That is RTS frame. RTS request to send to the receiver, and wait for a short while for the receiver in terms of send a special sequence called clear to send. So after receiving the receiver, and RTS, when RTS received by receiver, the receiver will send to the sender a CTS frame. CTS means clear to send. After getting an RTS frame of receiver, when receiver getting RTS frame, then receiver will send CTS frame. That is, CTS means clear to send. Yes, that means yes, you can send the frame. I am ready to take this frame. Okay, so only upon receiving, that is when the sender receive a CTS does the channel transmit frame. Then the channel transmit a frame. When the sender gets CTS frame, that is clear to send, then the station should send the frame. Okay, or else it again backup time. If the station not getting a CTS frame from the receiver, then station will wait again backup time. This is the entire process for CSMA CA. The CSMA CA will work by this method. Okay, by this way. Once again, just I am telling the highlights. First, just I am taking the saying the highlight of this thing. When CSMA CA, when any station gets data, then data will convert into fixed size frame. Then the station will check whether the station is busy or not. If it is busy, then wait for a random amount of time. That is called backup time. When backup time is 0, that means channel is free. After that, when channel is free or idle, then the station will send a request. That is called RTS, request to send. That means the sender request to receiver. So should I send a frame? After that, when the receiver receives the RTS, then he will send another frame to sender. That is called CTS frame. That is CTS, clear to send. Yes, that means yes, you can send. CTS frame means the receiver telling that yes, you can send the frame. I am ready to take the frame. I am ready to receive the frame. Yes, you can send. Then the stations send the frame. Otherwise not. Okay. If the sender is not getting CTS frame, again the sender will wait for a random amount of time. That is called backup. Okay. So this is CSMA CA work. Okay. Now I am giving the flow chart of this CSMA flow chart. Just I am writing the flow chart. First flow chart for CSMA CA. Flow chart. Flow chart I am giving. Flow chart. Okay. Flow chart for CSMA. Flow chart. First start. Then assemble frame. Assemble frame. Assemble frame. Assemble frame. Okay. First start, then assemble frame, then channel, then assemble frame. After that we'll check whether the channel is idle or busy. Channel is idle or busy. That is channel. This is actually channel. Just I am writing clearly. Channel idle, question mark. This is question mark. Channel idle. If it is yes, start RTS. Start RTS. Start RTS. Request to send. If it is no, wait for backup time. Backup time. Then again go to start. Wait, backup. No. If it is yes, then start RTS. After that, when he gets RTS, then again CTS received. If it is no, then go to backup. If it is yes, then transmit a frame. Here transmit. If it is yes, that means transmit a frame. This is transmit frame. This is end. Then end. Okay. So now once again just I am telling how it works. First start, then assemble frame. When station getting data, you will assemble frame. That is fixed size frame. Then he will check, station will check channel ideal. If it is yes, ideal means free, then start RTS. If it is then RTS, then the receiver receive the RTS. After that he will send a CTS. If CTS yes, if the sender gets CTS frame, that means transmit the frame. If it is no, then go backup. Channel ideal, then if channel is not ideal, then backup time. That is then again start. So this is the flow chart for CSMA CA, or I can show here clearly. You can see the flow chart for CSMA CA. This is the flow chart. I think you will see very nicely the flow chart of CSMA CA. This is the flow chart of CSMA CA. Sometimes in question may be write the flow chart of CSMA CA, or sometimes question may be write the short note of CSMA CA. This is 5 marks question. I think you understand very nicely. So keep watching, sharing and commenting this video with your friends, with your neighbor. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. I am 110% sure you guys enjoyed this video. So keep watching, keep commenting, keep sharing. Okay. So I'll come back with my next new video. Till then, bye bye. Thank you very much.